Okay, everybody, it's the time that I have been waiting for at least. We finally have enough results for the debut of the college football resume ranking. This week, good teams are one loss or better from every conference in the Division One, the Power Five and Group of Five teams. This ranking will drastically change as we get more results from week to week. So you may be alarmed on the teams I have here, but it's just who have you beat and who did you lose to? How many good wins do you have? I value good wins over the amount of losses that you have. So here we go. Number 1 is USC. USC is 3-0, and they have 2 good wins over Rice and Stanford. And a good win is a one-loss or better team from any conference. North Carolina State is number 2, 3-0. They have good wins over ECU and Texas Tech. Wake Forest is number 3. They have good wins over Vanderbilt and Liberty. Indiana comes in at number 4, 3-0. They have good wins over Illinois and Western Kentucky. And now you see your first one-loss team, Wyoming, 3-1, but they have 2 of these good wins, Tulsa and Air Force. Now you can imagine 4 of them 5 teams will probably drop off here pretty quickly. Mississippi State is 2-1 and also has 2 good wins, Arizona and Memphis. And you see who they lost to over here. Wyoming lost to Illinois. Mississippi State lost to LSU. Georgia comes in at number 7, 3-0. They have the one good win, but it's the best good win probably of anybody, and that is over Oregon. Kentucky is number 8, 3-0, good win over Florida. And Alabama is number 9, 3-0 with that win over Texas. Penn State comes in at number 10, 3-0 with the win over Auburn. We'll move up here. And Arkansas is 3-0 with the win over Cincinnati. Washington, 3-0 with the win over Michigan State. Washington State, 3-0 with the win over Wisconsin. Tennessee, undefeated with the win over Pitt. North Carolina with the win over Appalachian State. Iowa State is 3-0 with the win over Iowa. Tulane, 3-0 with the win over Kansas State. Oregon State is number 18 with a win over Boise State. And at number 19 is UCLA with that win over South Alabama. Barely, but win's a win. Maryland comes in at number 20. They are 3-0 with a win over Southern Methodist. Ohio State is number 21, 3-0 with a win over Toledo. And now we jump back down to teams with losses and one good win. Oregon has a 2-1 record with the win over BYU. Their loss is that Georgia game. And BYU is number 23, 2-1 with the win over Baylor. Their losses to Oregon. Florida is number 24, 2-1 with the win over Utah. Their loss is to Kentucky. Move up here again. Appalachian State is number 25, 2-1, wins over Texas A&M, lost to North Carolina. Texas A&M is number 26, 2-1, win over Miami, lost to Appalachian State. Number 27 is LSU, 2-1, with a win over Mississippi State and lost to Florida State. Number 28 is Kansas State, 2-1 with the win over Missouri and lost to Tulane. Illinois, 2-1, win over Virginia, lost to Indiana. And I do 32 teams here normally because that's how many spaces I have on a piece of paper. But there were more 2-1 teams with one good win. Rice comes in at number 30, 2-1, with a win over Louisiana. Their loss was to USC. and Auburn 2-1. San Jose State is who they beat. They lost to Penn State, and UAB is your final team on this ranking. 2-1. They beat Georgia Southern, and their loss is to Liberty. All right, well, go down and comment, like the video if you do, subscribe if you haven't, and like I said, this will change drastically. So let me know how you feel about this ranking and if it makes sense to you. And remember all to have a great day. Thanks.